Why am I orange? I guess we are starting another week. For this week, I want to create my first embroidery pattern that I want to add to my shop. So for you who want to begin embroidery but have no idea where to start or how to make the knots or the stitches or how to close the embroidery, I would have loved to have found something like that when I was beginning. And yes, the internet has plenty of stuff, but sometimes it's nice to just have all that information like condensed in a place. I also want to draw something. And what else? I don't remember. It's because I usually plan it on Sunday and then I try to forget about it, because if I keep thinking about it, I'm gonna feel anxious. Like not anxious, but I'm gonna keep thinking about work all the time, so I try to forget about it at least until the next day. So yeah, I hope you had a nice week as well. Let's see what we're gonna come up with on this one. Here I'm actually starting writing out the newsletter. I like to talk about my latest weeks, what I've been doing, what I'm up to, and also have a little special illustration just for it. That's the one you just saw me painting. And how it works for me is that I will make notes throughout the weeks of something that I would like to talk about, and I'll gather like links and resources and videos that I watch that I find interesting, and articles, everything related to art and painting and drawing and all this fun stuff. So I'll bundle everything up in a newsletter and send it out every 2 weeks or so, I think. I'll also do a little section of freebies of things that I found around the internet, like wallpapers or free brushes, also free digital stickers and planners, lots of good thingies. It's so much fun. I'll leave the link in the description box below in case you want to join us in our little art club. Hi! I didn't really talk much on this vlog, so I figured I should come here and say hi. Let's pretend like there isn't a pair of socks on my desk. I love these socks though. Okay, problem solved. I didn't just throw it on the floor, no. How are you? I hope you had a good week and it was nice, the weather, and you had time to do nice things. Lots of drawing maybe. And my week, we had a heat wave. It was not fun. I mean, I came from a beach city. I was born and raised. It was like 32 all year long. Literally, like when we go to the weather checking apps, it's the same weather all year long. It's like 32, stuck forever. But it's very different in here because I'm used to like 32. But here it goes up to 38 or 40 something even, which is like hell. But the good thing is that it just stays for like a few days, so it's not enough to go crazy. What am I saying? It is enough to go crazy because it feels like 48 hours is like 4 months. This city is very crazy. Like it goes from 40 in summer to minus 40 in winter. It's like, why? Or how? Or why? My week was kind of weird. Like I didn't have much time for myself, and that makes me very, I want to say in agony, but I don't want to sound too dramatic. But it is kind of dramatic because that's just how I'm built. Like, I don't know if you're like that, but as an introvert, like a very, very classic introvert, my energy is... I'm trying to talk here. That was my mom. I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, as I was saying, as a classic introvert, I get my energy from like spending time alone by myself doing my things. Sounds funny. So when I have to go out too much, or when I have to do things for other people, like work for clients or work for, I don't know, a job, it drains me so much, and it feels bad. It feels like I'm suddenly sad, like out of nowhere, and it feels quite daunting sometimes because it makes you feel like there's something wrong with you. And it took me years, like I think decades. Like, yeah, I speak like I have 70 decades of life. But yeah, it took me like a long time to understand that there was nothing wrong with it per se. It was just like the way I'm built. So I just gotta like understand why I'm feeling so sad and exhausted, and try to fix it with me time. So this week I had a lot of client work on top of my day job, so it didn't leave me that much time to work on my drawings and paintings and videos and Instagram. So I felt a little bit off, and I felt like It's so weird because the way I would describe it, it feels so dramatic. Like I would think thoughts like, what am I doing with my life? Or what am I spending my time on? Or why do I feel so cranky? Cranky is not a good word for that. It's like crushed. Like I feel like something's crushing me on the insides. It's hard to talk about it without looking like a drama queen, but that's just how it is. I think I feel so bad because I'm told to be outside, to get out of my comfort zone. I'm doing air quotes here because even if you're in your bedroom, which is theoretically a comfort zone, you can still be learning and practicing and pushing yourself to do something new. I think it's a very weird misconception for calling introverts lazy or shy. It's not always the case. To go out more often, to, I don't know, explore things. And don't get me wrong, I love doing that. But like the ratio has to be like pretty low because I love doing that, but it exhausts me somehow. Even though I'm enjoying that time, it just takes too much out of me. And now that I'm saying it out loud, I would have loved to find somebody say this out loud for me not to feel so alone and for me not to feel like I'm wrong or there's something wrong with me, because there isn't. Really, it's just like I grew up with a family of extroverts, I believe, and everybody takes pleasure a lot and feels energetic when they go outside, when they do things outside, when they talk to other people, when they just do things in general that gets you going outside. And me, I was the complete opposite. I was blessed with a brother that feels exactly like me, so it already helps a little bit. Because at home I had like the two polar opposites, so it helped me a little bit to understand that, but it was only through the years that I could really grasp that it's just who I am. So to finish off this little personality chapter, it's okay. It's okay to be yourself and to be who you are and how you are. Just try to balance it out whenever you see that you're being mentally or physically exhausted because of the way your energy is going or going away. Just remember to tone it down and spend some me time, spend some you time in that case, and just like be by yourself and do the things you know you like, because it seems really simple. It seems like, no, I'm feeling too bad for something so simple to cure it all, to heal me. But it truly is simple like that. Like, it's just that when we feel mentally exhausted, we also don't really want to do things because we're already exhausted. So it's kind of a self-feeding loop. But yeah, I'm here to tell you that it's okay. It's gonna pass, but you also need to have your me time because it is okay. Because it's who you are. And we shouldn't feel guilty or bad for being who we are. So yeah, I hope you have a nice week the next week as well. If your week wasn't really that great, so it's good that we are turning in a new leaf and going to another week, so we have all the new opportunities and days to feel better. So yes, I'll finish this vlog right here, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye!